Well, what about the Tottenham fans? They must be baffled by all this, especially how late to the start of the season, or how close to the start of the season this is happening. So what is the reaction to the Kane news? We're taking your calls this morning, and Tom is a Spurs fan. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Well, I'm puzzled. I'm baffled, Tom, to be honest. I think I'm sorry. I think this is a disgrace. We've got the first game of the season tonight, and this happens. I think it's bang out of order.
I think good luck to Harry. I think he's going to go and win trophies, and I think it was probably inevitable. I think a lot of fans were just holding on, and I think the biggest point here is I think it's absolutely criminal how close to the season it's done. And I think we've known, the rumours have been there for weeks and weeks and weeks. Levy has known his price, and to accept this late, not this late, this close to the first game of the season, I just think it's absolutely criminal. I think Daniel Levy's got a lot to answer for here. I just think it's absolutely unbelievable. It's criminal.
The problem is, Tom, is that Daniel Levy had a price for Harry Kane. Now, Bayern Munich were testing the water probably for a lot of the time, and Daniel Levy saying, no, that's not the price, that's not the price, that's not the price.
You say to Bayern, that's your last
chance. You have a deadline. You say you have a deadline. If you don't give him that money on that deadline, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But then they're
I mean, but last week you had them saying it was their final offer. That was last Friday. Apparently they put in something that was their final offer, and now a week later he's going. I don't understand the thinking from a business or a footballing perspective, how you can allow this to happen 2 days before our first game. The fans were excited about Sunday against Brentford. We've been playing well this pre-season, and now we're at a point of everyone's a little bit dejected because we've allowed this to happen so close to the first game.
I'm with you, Tom, don't worry. Yeah. Kevin's also a Tottenham fan. Kevin, very good morning. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Kevin?
Good, thank you.
Good. I mean, from my perspective, as much as obviously Harry Kane is probably the greatest Spurs player there's ever been. Sorry, Alan.
I don't worry about that.
You're second now.
I think they've got to the point where I think Levy's been left with no choice, to be honest. And I think it's better that it's now than in 20 days' time, where they do have no time to bring anyone in. I think he can at least go out and try and do something about it now. Harry Kane has obviously been looking to leave for well over a year. But I just think that he was left with no choice at this moment in time, and that we've just got to try and move on.
Interesting, Kevin. Thank you. Now, what about, let's get Ollie on the line. The phone lines are open, 03717 223344. Ollie, a very good morning. Welcome.
Morning, Ollie.
Morning, guys. How are you both? You all right?
Good, thank you.
Good. The Harry Kane saga. I could see it a mile off, if I'm honest. I personally think that both Daniel and BeIN had an agreement in place at least a couple of weeks ago, and they were going to wait until the last minute to announce it, because I can't see any other reason why they would have splashed out the money that they splashed out the last couple of weeks in getting forward players in. I just wouldn't surprise me if they had it agreed a couple of weeks ago and they were just going to play the system a little bit and then announce it this weekend.
What about supporters' situation? How do our last caller was there saying that we were excited, pre-season had gone pretty well, we were looking forward to the game over at Brentford, but now we're all, deflated a bit. You know, that's not good.
No, I mean, I totally agree with that. It could have been done a lot better. It could have been done sooner rather than leaving it this late. I mean, I'm going to the first home game against United, and I thought there was a part of me that thought I was probably going to see Harry still there. But I think with the players we have got in and how we played in pre-season, with the way that Andrew's changed the teams, sort of both sides, both halves, I think we've looked strong in every avenue anyway. So I'm not overly worried, but I think I'm just a little bit disappointed with how it's ended. And credit to Harry, he's going to go and win trophies there, but I guess it's kind of written in the stars now that he's going to go and we're going to win a cup this season. Who knows?
Ollie, thank you. Drive carefully. Here's David on the line. David, a very good morning.
Hey, morning, lads.
Morning,
How are
David.
you guys?
Good, thank you, David.
I just wanted to say, I'm glad the melodrama around Harry Kane is over for now. I love Harry Kane, wish him the best, but every season it was the same thing. Leaving us anxious. And what I say is there was a Spurs before Harry Kane and there will be a Spurs after Harry Kane. We get up, dust ourselves up, and move on.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
David,
how you got to.
Well,
players.
If he's flying this morning,
Top players
absolutely.
Top players come and go in your club the whole way through it. Supporters always stay there. Boards come and go out. Managers come and go. But supporters always the one who probably lose out.
Do you know who I'm looking forward to hearing? I'm looking forward to hearing from Harry how he feels this has gone over the past few weeks. He might be relieved. He might be saying, well, I had no option, I had no choice.
It'd be interesting to see how frank he is and say, look, I tried to get a deal quite a while ago and it just wasn't on the table. I don't know. We don't know the ins and outs of the whole situation. Yeah, absolutely.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.